Hi class. I am so excited. It is finally time to take you in and show you how to do your personal income statement. Let's go. We're going to jump right in to this personal income statement. So first things first, you're going to go to my website, go to professornance.com, and then you're going to do /IS25 income statement for 2025. You're going to click on this link right here where you're going to download the form. You can also click here and you're going to click here. It's automatically going to make you have to go and do a copy of it so you can have your personal copy. At this point you are in, this is yours to keep, and so you can name this whatever you want to. It's automatically going to be saved to your drive, so this is yours. All right, in this spreadsheet there are 3 tabs. You have your revenue tab, your expense tab, and then your personal income statement. Everything on this personal income statement is going to be auto calculated. So all you have to do is fill in your information from your revenue and your expenses, and it's going to automatically pop up over here. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and type in your paycheck, and you can call this whatever you want to. Let's say your paycheck is $2,000. And the status for this is just going to either be ongoing or a one-time receipt. So if it's a job that you get a regular paycheck from on a regular basis, then you're going to choose ongoing. Now, if you want to, these columns in blue, it's up to you. You can fill them out. So this is yours to play with. You can put as much or as little information here as you want to. And so let's put today's date, 2025. And if you are watching from overseas, this is based on the American date method. So the month comes before the day. I did not lock this spreadsheet down. So if you know about spreadsheets, then have fun editing to your heart's content. So that means that if you need to insert some rows because you don't have enough, then you can do that. Everything is totally up to you to do. And then say for another revenue source, let's say that we have, what's something that we get money from? Let's say sometimes I do focus groups. So I did a focus group and got $200. So this is kind of a one-time thing. This is not something that's ongoing. And like I said, the date doesn't matter. If you want to put notes on here, then that's up to you. All right, let's go to the expenses. So first, let me show you the categories. Here you have housing, you have utilities, you have groceries and food. You're going to have entertainment, transportation, debt payments, savings, donations, and miscellaneous. So the idea is that you're going to go here and be able to categorize your expenses so that, first of all, you know where the bulk of your money is going each month, but also so that we can organize it in a special way. So the first thing we're going to do, and we're not going to spend too much time doing all of these, but the first thing that we're going to do is spell mortgage right, mortgage. And let's say our mortgage is $1,500. If you remember correctly, our revenue, our monthly income was $2,000. So we have $1,500 for our housing. Utilities is $350. You know, utilities. And let's do one more. Let's say food is gonna be $400. All right, I'm making up these numbers as we go along. Yours are not going to be made up. They're going to be real. All right, and then once you get all this filled in, once again, these columns over here in blue are optional, so it's up to you if you want to include those. You're going to come over here to your personal income statement, and it's going to show you all of your money that you had coming in and all of the money that you had going out for the month of January. Now, of course, I was making these numbers up. I wasn't paying attention to whether or not I was spending too much money. January is done. What's done is done for January. But what this is going to do is inform your February budget. So it's taking all of these numbers and rounding them up. So let's say for an expense, instead of having $400, let's say we spent $389 in expenses for that month. Then it's going to round it up to $389. So I thought it was rounded to the dollar, but let's say it was $389.50. And then it's going to automatically round it up to $390. That's what it's doing. It's rounding to the whole dollar. All right. And so it's creating a budget for you for the next month. All right. So if you are doing well, you're going to get a special message. If you're not doing so well, then it's going to give you a different kind of message. And so from here, like I said, what's done is done in January. So it is what it is. But the idea is that you're able to go and then look at February and see where you could possibly make some changes. Maybe you're spending too much on food or transportation. Well, you know, some of these bills are what we call fixed. There's nothing you can do about it. Your rent and your mortgage, for the most part, unless you decide you're going to move, they are what they are. But there's some other things on here, like we talked about, your utilities, where you can try to lower your cable bill, maybe get rid of a couple of subscriptions and things like that so that you can decrease this. All right. And so that is the spreadsheet in a nutshell. This is yours. You have a copy of this. You can rename it. You can duplicate this as many times as you want. Like I said, this is fully editable. So in February, if you want this to become your February income statement, then you have the ability to do that. This is yours to use. So it's up to you how deep you want to go with this. You could stay top level and just do some of the bigger expenses that you know of off the top of your head, like your mortgage, your utilities, and a general grocery account. But if you want to go a little bit deeper, then you can log into your bank account and or your credit card statement. Go to download all of your transactions. And then what that's going to do is it's going to give all of this information to you in a very nice format. And so what you can then do is just copy all of this information and paste it into your spreadsheet. And so let's say let's just do the first couple. We're going to paste it there, and then we're going to go and get the amounts. Oh, you can't see all of that, but I'm just copying the amounts. So copy the amounts. So we didn't copy all of it. We're just copying some of it. And you can paste that. And then you go through and you figure out what's what. So this was a payment, so I don't want the payments to be in there. This is H-E-B is a grocery store. Uber Eats. I told y'all the other day that all I do is spend money on food. I'm not gonna lie. This is one of my food cards because it's that serious. And so Coffee Fellows is a coffee shop. So not all of the transactions being food transactions, but anyway, I think if we go down the list, there's some other things here. But like I said, dang, look at all those Uber Eats. That's a shame. Anyway, I'm being vulnerable right now, so don't come for me. But so this is just one way for you to be able to get really accurate data. You don't have to do this. This is a lot. So if you're not ready to face that part of your life, then you don't have to do that. But it is one way for you to go deeper. And then, like I said, once again, it's going to give you a more accurate total for those different transactions. And so if you're really serious, you're really trying to crack down, and you're really wanting to get insight into what you're spending your money on a monthly basis, then that is something that another suggestion is to go into your bank accounts, go into your credit cards and do these transaction reports and then copy and paste it here. And so just as a reminder, I limited this to about 40 lines. If you need more lines, then down here at the bottom, you can add 1,000. You can change this to 100 and then click add. So this spreadsheet is yours. And the way that this formula is set up, it's going to capture everything that you put on these revenue and expense columns. If you like Excel formulas, then feel free to take a look. That's another course that I could probably do. I love Excel, but it's gonna allow you to get as detailed as you want with your information. So thank y'all for taking this journey with me. I am excited to see how your personal income statements turn out. Not literally see. This is for you and for you only. You share or not share as much as you want to. So what I want you to do in the comments is drop questions, of course, but also for your engagement, it's just tell us, how is this process for you? Is it scary? Is it eye-opening? How is this experience? What questions come up? What aha moments come up? And let's talk about it. I can't wait to hear what you have to say. I'll see you soon.